Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for September. So, still the same format, but I'm changing up the oracle section of the reading. So, this go around, I'm going to do a karma reading for you with a 1-card pull from the Avalonian Oracle deck. And then the second part, I'm going to do your tarot reading with the Gypsy Fortune as the clarifier. All right. Oh, thank God. Thank God. So, like the past 3 readings I've done, this card here in this position has come up for the other 3 signs, all the moon cards. So I'm glad to see that we're adding the moon energy in your sign. Alright, Gemini. So, you have the house. So the 11th house is going to be affecting you this month. You have the planet Jupiter in the sign of Leo in the 11th house. So, this is going to be the outcome for you. So how I'm about to read these cards and put this together for you, this is what's going to unfold in the month of September. So spiritually, the granting of self-confidence to create freedom. So spiritually, there is, it looks like a gifting, a blessing. There's a granting of. So it's like you've done something to like earn a blessing that's going to be around your self-confidence to create either like it would be like dreams, desires, goals, and wishes that are going to bring you freedom. Mentally, you have blessings from, taking a chance on, and associations. So mentally, you're going to see blessings from things that you took a risk on especially if you have, let's say, you were around like a group of people and then you were like, you know what, I want to change. I don't like this group of people I'm in. I want to get a different group of people and try something new out. So let's say you took that chance. Well, now you're getting like blessed for taking that chance. So on the physical level, you will be seeing good fortune resulting from the impressiveness of your circle of friends. So like if you chose a new circle of friends, you're going to be seeing like your relationships with those new people are going to be blossoming, and it's going to be bringing you some type of good fortune on the physical front. So I don't know if like this new group of circle of friends or these new associations, if they're bringing you even if they're like, because there is self-confidence here. This is also Leo, so confidence, taking action. There's good fortune in hand for you, in store for you this month. If you have, let's say, you chose a new circle, new friends, whatever, you went and met them. It's like there's good fortune in that. Whether these are people that have things you've been looking for, and all of a sudden they put you like in the right. It's like they know the right person to help you with whatever it is you're asking about, and they give you the contact, or they even go all out and bring the person to you. They arrange something. So you've got whatever you've been putting action into when it comes to your associations, your circle of friends, your freedom. There's a lot of reward in store for those areas. So this is the action you need to take to make this happen. Learn or teach leadership for humanity's sake. So have you been feeling like you've been called to teach people about humanity, or to start a TikTok channel and talk about, like either environmentalism, herbalism, like medicine or holistic or sound therapy? Have you been called and feeling like that? Because if that's the case, then that's what you should be working towards, because there's something in that that's going to put you where I told you about all your circle of friends and the good deeds and things. That's where that's going to come from. Mentally, on a mental note, be positive about the creativeness of your hopes and your wishes. So whatever your desires, be creative with them. Think outside the box. Be positive about it. Have confidence, because that right there is going to help fulfill and bring this wish true. Now, on the physical level, you need to grow and expand. Do what you want to and do it for the future. So I did tell Virgo in this last reading, because they also had this Leo card pop up. The thing with, I think it was Virgo. If it was not Virgo, it was Leo. It might have been Leo, but someone I just got this card here. So it's like, I ran across a quote from Elon Musk, who said that right now, where we are right now is a direct, I'm paraphrasing, a direct reflection of what we were thinking about 3 to 5 years ago. So if you think back to 3 to 5 years ago, what were you thinking on and trying to manifest then? Are you right now in those things that you were thinking about and trying to manifest? Did they manifest the way you wanted them to? What lessons can you take from that? How can you apply that moving forward? What do you see yourself being and doing in 3 to 5 years from now? Now that you have a picture of what that looks like, then how can you start working toward that now? So there's growth and expansion in that. So you may want to spend time contemplating that. Keep in mind that Mercury retrograde starts the middle of this month. So it's the perfect energy and the perfect time to start, daydreaming, contemplating, reflecting about what it is that you want for the future. Now, your Avalonian Oracle message. Okay, so you've got the Moon of Liberation. Now, when I look at the bottom of the deck, for these cards, I just read solely off my intuition, okay? Because these cards here have they got like a page around their meanings. So that would be like a long ass reading. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon of Evocation, Moon of Reflection, Ceridwen, and Station of Confrontation. So I feel like there has been in the past a time of harvest, a time of reflection. You could have seen the growth in certain aspects of your life, and then there are certain aspects where you saw the black and the white, like the shadow and the light aspect, where the two went hand in hand. You could have even have done this in isolation. But there is something, oh Lord, these are both the same. So there is something that you have been reflecting on, the light and the dark aspect. Something in the dark. You will be faced with that, I feel like, this month. And it could have been something that you decided before when you faced it not to face it. I feel like that's going to be coming back up for you to address in this month. Alright, so the Moon of Liberation. Maybe that's what is going to bring about this liberation. Alright, so the season in this is early summer. In folklore, the red clover is said to ward off evil influences. And of course, finding a four-leaf clover is a potent lucky charm. It is said to bestow fairy sight on those who hold a clover in their hand, permitting them to see between the worlds and the spirits and the entities that dwell there. Red clover is used to attract wealth and abundance and is thought to increase fertility. Red clover is a powerful ally for women's health, containing phytoestrogens, which assist in regulating the reproductive cycle, relieving issues with menstruation and menopause, and playing a role in protecting against breast cancer and osteoporosis. Pregnant and nursing women should not take red clover. And those who have been diagnosed with breast cancer should discuss the use of this herb with their physician. Finding the point of balance between types of experiences and aspects of the self, the material and the spiritual, the mental and the emotional, the conscious and the unconscious, the world and the other world brings deep wisdom and the ability to transform the self. Learning how to dwell in the place between, meeting all needs with authenticity, is the ultimate path to wholeness. True sovereignty comes when we acknowledge the parts of us that dwell in shadow, as well as celebrate the facets that have burst forward to shine in the light. Like Bludewed, we must come open, flower-like, at the touch of light in order to understand the truth of its nature. Then with this knowledge, we can peer with owl-sharp eyes into the darkness in order to find the gifts that await us there. Gifts that once found, we must grasp tightly with the talons of the night hunter and bring back into the light of our becoming once more. The way to wholeness is a dance of light and shadow. No part of ourselves is more sacred than the other, for it is only in healing the wounds of the unconscious that the expansion of consciousness can be achieved. The fallowness of winter makes a space for the abundance of summer. We cannot have one without the other. We must bless the ebb as much as we celebrate the flow, for between them both lies the truth of who we are. Wow. So, Gemini, you may have, there's some healing going on for you, whether this is through your, like if you're a feminine, whether this is through your reproductive, like hormones and reproductive organs. There's healing that's going on there. And there's a liberation, a meeting place where light versus dark. And whatever shadow you have to face, I feel like this will be a month that you conquer that. And I don't think it's going to be difficult or hard. Especially if you can look whatever that shadow is in the face and give it thanks and gratitude. What is that one saying? Like Ho'oponopono prayer? The Ho'oponopono prayer? I can never say it. Well, I'm not going to say never, because at one point I said it really well. I just don't know what happened. Anyways, okay, so we're going to get into your Crystal Tarot reading with the Gypsy deck, okay? All right. You could very well be dealing with a Scorpio this month. There are 1, 2, 3 men in this reading. Now 4 men. Okay. All right, Gemini. So this month, either you or another person, someone is going to be looking at their investments, what they invested in, if it was a wise investment, and if it was not, then what needs to be cut out. You are getting there, but there's still more work to be done. You are beginning to see the rewards of your work, although there may now be a pause in your progress. This is not the moment to be lazy. It's time to think carefully before deciding on your next move. And remember, sometimes the answer is staring you in the face. So, there is a lot of work and investing. You know, you have to tend to your garden. So either you're going to weed it and water the grass. You know, I thought the other day about a failed relationship, and I was like, you know, they didn't come over here, they didn't water the grass. There's some movie with Meryl Streep's daughter. Her daughter plays in this movie, and she's with the guy, and it about makes her crazy because she keeps going outside and they have like no grass. But then again too, like something is going on a relationship level with her. It was either her husband, her fiance, or her boyfriend or something. And that part, I think she couldn't really see what was happening. But then it was like she started paying attention to how they didn't have grass. That started to drive her crazy until she realized her husband or her boyfriend was not watering the grass. He wasn't taking care of the grass. So therefore, it had no life, which was basically their relationship. So he wasn't watering her grass. He wasn't watering her, and he was not watering her relationship. And I think that she kicked him to the curb, and she started watering her own grass, and then her own grass grew, and she was like, you know, you gotta water the grass. And I think her relationship, like she found another relationship, or just the relationship with herself evolved, grew, and changed. So you've got to nurture and take care of the things that you hold value, which is right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead into this next little leadway here because we have the moon card here in the basis. So there's Cancer. This is a card of Cancer. There is a King of Cups here. So you could be dealing with either a Cancer man or a Scorpio man. All right. So the moon cycles for the month of September are going to be like dominant and forthcoming in this reading. Something is not as it seems for you. So either some things you've been working on, you may see them one way, but in reality, they're not that way. Just because of the planets and how things are moving right now. This could be tiring you out and weighing you down this month. It could almost feel like it's a burden. Like you're just tired of having to do the same old shit. Now, I'm going to tell you this because I did hear one person off TikTok that I listened to. I can't remember his name. But it is going to hit the mutable signs the most this end of the year. So there's this one planet, I don't remember which planet it is, that's in retrograde. It's not Mercury. It's like Uranus or maybe even Mars or something. It's one of them. But if I'm not mistaken, it's retrograde until October or December. But it is the one of like desire and action. Like you'll take 10 steps forward, but then you'll get knocked 6 steps back. And that's going to be like something that keeps happening and happening. I think that it's supposed to happen like for some of us 2 to 3 times, and for some of us it might be 3 to 4 times. I hit a setback like that about 2 weeks ago, but I'm going to tell you that I didn't let it affect me like as far as my personality or on my emotional level or my psyche. I didn't take that hit as like, you know, like I'm not going to make it. And I trust me when I tell you my mind was trying to go there. My mind was trying to go there. And I kept saying, you know, it'll be okay. You know, this rejection is God's redirection. So if this isn't it, there's another way. I might have to go down several different paths and take these turns, but I will eventually get right where I need to be. So you may experience that this month, in the month of September. Things are not exactly what you think they are. The moon is, pay attention to the full moon. That's the 10th of September. That's when Mercury retrograde starts. There could be something that happens during that full moon that either shows, that highlights itself. Like that could be, that moon cycle could be the thing that illuminates and shows you where something, you know, is an illusion, or it just reveals itself. So I'm going to say that the beginning of the month, if you are a female watching this, I'm going to say this guy. He's invested. He's committed. He has everything going for him. He's looking after his assets, his money, his bank account, his job. He's feeling secure within it, within himself, within his home. And so it could be because of that, that the middle of the month, it sends him full force coming. You may not be able to see what's going on with this masculine this month. He's coming back to something that ended. So the end of September, there's going to be some change and transformation within this dynamic with this masculine at the end of September. So let me just say, if you're a female watching this, and if you're dealing with the masculine that you invested a lot of time and effort into, but it's starting to become a burden, it's been a burden and a challenge for you, there are the things that are going on with this masculine behind the scenes. There's something that's not yet clear to you, but it could very well become clear at the end of the month. He may, at the beginning of the month, be getting his shit together. And then the middle of the month, he's like, all right, I got my shit packed. Now it's time to go. And then he arrives, and that changes things. So your advice for you is this King of Cups energy. If you're a female watching this, then your advice is this masculine. Like, he's going to be in his element, in his feels, like emotionally mature, emotionally open, emotionally available. You are surrounded by the flow of energy around you. This will be a tide of change. But just like the sea, these waves are not always smooth. Surprises will come your way. And as long as you think carefully and are watchful before your next step, these will be pleasant and unexpected. You will need to use all your diplomatic skills and wisdom. So, if you're not dealing with a masculine energy, and this is you, if you're not dealing with anyone, then this is you, okay? So, the beginning of the month, there's like, you will receive like money or gifts of value or benefits in kind, okay? You have that lucky touch that a person needs to be successful. Whatever you're working on now will come to fruition, but you may need to seek professional advice along the way. You are stable and secure in your outlook, bringing wealth to a business relationship. This can be money, but also may be a wealth of knowledge. Directing your energy to your crown will help you to connect to the universe and see that you truly can succeed. So, you're like, when it comes to your goals, if they've been weighing you down, that's okay. Keep going, keep pushing, because you're seeing those rewards and those things coming to illuminate, like showing up in the physical world. You're seeing a lot of that at the beginning of the month. I feel like with that there, now, because I feel like for a second that this kind of isn't a love reading. So if this is just, if we're talking about just you and not necessarily a love or romantic situation, then this is the energy that you are embodying. So this momentum here is going to, the middle of the month, you're going to see your plans taking shape, and you need to take decisive action right now. So go straight to the source of any problem. You have a strong analytical mind. Use this asset well. Do not be immature, as it is not time for emotions to cloud your view. So, you know, this is you putting together plans, taking off, going after them, getting them accomplished. And then at the end of the month, we're met with this death card. So, you know, this one, big changes are happening in your life, as it's the end of one period and the start of another. As one door closes, so another will open for you. Look within and reflect on what you really want from life, for you have the chance to be free, leaving behind the things you don't need and moving forward. But don't let old habits and fears and beliefs hold you back here. Release what you don't need, don't dwell on the past, and be in the present moment. Transformation will follow. The Taoists say, what to the caterpillar is the end of the world, to the master is a butterfly. This is a new beginning for you. Enjoy it and see its beauty rather than focusing on sometimes the difficult transformation. This transformation, or whatever this is, I'm about out of breath, I feel like. So I feel like, have you been running or chasing, going after your goals, like to the point where sometimes it's making you feel exhausted? Because that could be that burnout. You know, I feel like I'm a little out of breath, but, you know, I read fast and talk fast in these videos just so they don't turn out to be like 2 hours long. Because trust me, I could probably talk for 2 hours. I could probably read cards for 2 hours. So I have to, you know, manage my time when I'm on here. Okay. So, in your environment, we have this devil card. Now, you know the saying when you try to, well, I don't know if there is a saying, but it's like the angel card that's in my angel deck. You are, I think it's Aurora. You are flying high, but don't descend. Others may be threatened by your ascension, and I'm paraphrasing, but don't descend, because soon they will be inspired to do the same by your actions. So you could be really making moves when it comes to your goals, and because of that, things in your environment are coming up to test you, taunt you, to check you, to see if that's what you really want. Now, keep in mind too that, let's say if this is a person you're dealing with, they could be coming back into your life. If you are dealing and coming here looking for like a relationship read, then yes, this person's coming back. But when they show up in your environment, you are either going to be like, I'm tied to this person for something, for some reason. There's a karmic tie here for some reason. This relationship dynamic may show itself and reveal to you, because of this moon here, that this is a toxic connection. So it's either that, or if you're not dealing with a person, then this is people that you're around. I think we talked about like finding different friends. So if you leave one friend scenario and go to a different friendly scenario, that's these people coming back in like, what happened? Where'd you go? Well, we need you back over here. And you're just kind of like, Nah, I think I'm going to break this chain. And I say that, and then we got the Three of Cups, which is about, celebrations and parties with people, gatherings, and I mean, there's a lot of temptation and lust and shit that can go down, like orgies and those baths and stuff like that in this Three of Cups energy, which would then, so there is hope. There is hope that if you switch social circles, that, it's going to be a great celebratory, like you made the right choice. You're hoping that these things that are, I think, healing and rewarding and making way in your life, I feel like there's a hope here that, these aren't too good to be true, so to speak. Good times are coming, as celebration and happiness are indicated here. So you could also be hoping that your hard work is going to be rewarded. If you are planning a party or event, you will find you may need to work with others as a team or apply your social networking skills to achieve your aims, making new friends along the way. If all this gets a little frenetic or you feel restricted, focus on your solar plexus and act on your emotions. Water tourmaline is a feel-better stone, welcoming fun and humor as well as love into your life. So it's a good time to mark an occasion with a ritual. Now, your outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the end of the month here, which also lines up with this Death card. So this Knight of Pentacles, your rewards are in the distance. So there's something here that you're going to be putting an end to, that you're you're almost like changing directions, changing course. You are elevating, you're integrating, you are acclimating, you're changing it up. So you're leaving one thing behind, and you're taking on another thing. So with that, you're able to see like the rewards and your hard work, your efforts, they are really going to be coming, I feel like, to fruition in October. So you're going to start to see a change in this at the end of September. Whatever you take action toward in the middle, you're going to put an end to, and remember, where one door closes, another opens, and that's this opening. You are working in the right direction, but there is still quite a way to go. You will have to continue to be industrious to achieve your goals. The Knight of Pentacles signifies a responsible and consistent person. This may be you or someone else. As the throat chakra is indicated in this card, it is likely you will need to ask for advice. Blue topaz will help you for clear communication, balancing your mind and spirit and bringing patience where it is needed. Your pragmatic nature will help with any problems that arise. So, the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, High Priestess, and the Six of Cups. So, whatever your wish or goal is that you're working toward this month, I feel that it will come true. But whatever this wish is, there was something that was said in the past that maybe it affected you, I feel like, on a spiritual level. Like what was said made you finally see something. And it could be that if there was a change in a relationship dynamic, or this doesn't even have to be a relationship, this could just be you. You may see where you once wanted certain things, you may have wanted them like in the spring, and then now you're like, okay, well, I gotta weed out this garden and get rid of some of this shit. So you put an end to certain things, you cut them out, and then now you're embracing, the new stuff that comes, from that. The new growth that now comes from, cutting out the fuckery, so to speak. Alright, Gemini. What is this Seven of Pentacles here for Gemini? What is the Seven of Pentacles here for Gemini? Yeah, so you are investing you have a lot of goals around your home and what brings you warmth, comfort around your house. You could be like things that are associated with this fireplace around your home. There was an argument or a cutting out with the partnership or something, and it was very cloudy. You didn't have the whole truth around some dynamic that you were dealing with. What is this moon card here for Gemini in September? What is this moon card for Gemini in September? The house. So, or is this one, let me look this one up. The clover leaf. So this is luck. Okay. Your luck will be better on another day, and good fortune does not smile on the situation in question. There is an energy block in manifesting your desire, and larger external forces beyond your control are influencing the situation. Gypsy wisdom, behind bad luck comes good luck. So, something, this would be like something that is rolling over from August. Something that happened in August or July. There was a turn of bad luck. So, you're not really able to see why necessarily that was bad luck, but you are, I feel like, going to be seeing that more this month. You know how it said bad luck turns into good luck? So, like, this month, I think you may not be able to see exactly just yet, okay? But I'm saying it's like, it's on the surface. It's on the surface. What is this King of Pentacles here for Virgo in September? What is this King? I'm sorry, for Gemini. You might be dealing with a Virgo. All right, for Gemini. Yes. So, you have the mice card. So, somebody was... This is the Thief card. So, the beginning of the month. Yep. So this is a warning here for you. If this here is you and you are going after your goals and stuff and you're manifesting, just be on the lookout for mice. Now, this could literally be in your home, mice trying to get in your home, or this could be like people, places, or things. If you feel like, especially the ones that take from the relationship, like energy vampires, or they take from you mentally to where they leave you exhausted afterwards, these are the ones that could be hitting you up at the beginning of the month. You're over here going after your goals, you're doing everything, and then you got these people coming around. Well, let me see what you got. Well, can I get some of that? I want to try that. I want some of that too. What is this Knight of Swords here for Gemini in September? What is this Knight of Swords? That one came out real quick. Okay. A partnership. So, there is going to be the return around the middle of the month of someone that offered you their hand from the past. Okay? Someone that you were once, like, anchored to. Now, we have the snake and the fox. So, just be cautious and aware. There's a snake in the grass and this fox up here. But see, now this rooster, he's like, I see your foxy ass. So he's announcing there's a fox in the yard. But there's also the Sun card. These are at the bottom of the deck. So if this person in the past was like a snake, they could have bit you, metaphorically speaking. They weren't who they said they were. They stole your time or your energy. They breadcrumbed your ass. They're coming back around. But there is illumination. What is this death card here for? It's some type of partnership, I believe. What is this death card here for Gemini in September? Yep. So, yes, this is someone that you have like a family, a tight-knit little family with. But whatever this was, you know, it could have turned your house upside down. It could have robbed you. Could have left you a little scorn as well. But this lily, this is the promise. So, I would have to interpret this like two ways here. Because, so the lily reversed. You are not in good contact with your higher power. You have lost sight of true purpose of your life. A situation is imbalanced and needs reevaluation. So this is the Judgment card. Okay? And the Temperance card. And look, there's death up underneath it. And then the Gypsy wisdom is life is not separate from death. It only looks that way. And it also says judgment. So there is going to be a judgment call on whether or not you want to accept this opportunity or not from said person. If this is like not an actual person that you're dealing with, this could be goals or people that are reaching out from the past wanting like another chance. Like if you had an argument with a friend from the past and like, you know, 2 or 3 months ago, then this would be the month that they come back and they're like, look, I'm sorry about what I said. You know, I fucked up. But you're like, dude, you're like, you stabbed me in the shoulder and took all my shit and left me for dead. What the hell makes you think I'd give you a second chance? That could be this energy here. So, what is this King of Cups here for Gemini in September? Alright, so your house and everything, you're going to be very emotionally secure within your home, within yourself. There's going to be movement around these things. You may even get letters or messages from afar about from a water sign. While you're at home, you could be receiving a text message that they're sorry for whatever pain they caused you and they would like a second chance. And they want to come toward you, take you out on a date, and see if they can rekindle this situation. What is this devil? Oh, let me to see. What is this devil energy over here for Gemini in September? What is this devil energy over here? God. I knew it, Robert Plant. I fucking knew it. Okay. I'm trying to tell you. So, anyways, Whole Lot of Love is playing on the radio right now. Robert Plant and his, yeah, I know I need love. So, this man of yours could be coming in like, you need some loving, lady. Let me give you some love. Okay, that's what you need. And you're over here like, hell nah. Look at what you did. What the hell makes you think I'm going to give you some loving when you was over here doing this shit? And he just might be like begging, kind of like how Robert Plant's over here doing, trying to woo you and smooth you over, and like he's in it to win it. He's putting it all out on the line, and he's like forward thinking. There's messages going back and forth, and you can see the fruits of this. So whenever he comes back in, you're able to see the potential of this relationship. But there is a question, you know, if it's toxic or not. And I think that might be the thing, you may be feeling like it's toxic, but it's not actually as toxic. Or maybe you're not able to see that it's not toxic. There's something clouding your vision here with this person. All right, what is this Knight of Cups over here for Gemini in September? A message. Okay. Like this motherfucker here. Okay. So I'm going to say this, because that's almost like not good news. Okay. This, if you are dealing with a masculine, I would say that you will receive communication from him middle of September. Okay. But you're like, there's got to be a change in this situation, my friend. Things got to change. Okay. Well, at the end of the month, they change. Now, with this chick up here and this Knight of Pentacles, there's going to be a goal between the two of you that you're going to have to work toward. It's not necessarily going to happen or come face front in September. Like, this is a communication, getting on the same ground and taking the effort to go forward. Okay? That's the conversation here. Now, this agreement and conversation that you're going to have right here, she's in the reverse, okay? She's not getting the message that she wants in this card. So this masculine might be coming in and saying, hey, I'm coming back over here, but I'm not going to be able to do this here with you just yet. It's going to have to wait a minute. And then he's got to go off and take care of something again, and then he can come back. So this, maybe that's why it feels like it's a burden and that it's toxic. So Gemini, you will have to let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. If you would like to leave a tip, information in the description box below. If you want to know what other areas of social media I'm on, all that information is in the description box below. Please don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe. If this is where I leave you, then I will see you again here in October for your October reading. Take care. Namaste.